Hey, you guys, it's your favorite little keto goofball diamond. And if I'm not, you must be new here, and you can also call me Joni. Today is day 5 years and 24 days, or day 1846, I think, somewhere in there. And I hope you guys are ready for your daily dose of sparkling insanity, because I'm ready to give it to you, because it's been 2 days. I've been very busy. I'll tell you all about it in just a minute. And if you're wondering why I look like this, I ain't got no water at the moment. We'll talk all about that in just a minute. So I ain't putting on my makeup. I can't wash it off. Anyway, y'all, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, ring that bell, and throw some comments and love below. Because now it's time to rant, rave, and misbehave Keto Diamond style. And Zach, he wants to ask y'all a question in a minute. All right, Zachary, what's your question?
Would you rather have candy that makes you lose weight, or would you rather have it at the same diet?
In case you couldn't hear him, he said, would you rather, and he's 8 for anybody who doesn't know, have candy that makes you lose weight or have your same diet? As long as I lose weight and get healthy, I mean, I'm good with it. Is the candy healthy?
Yes.
Yes. Then yes, I'd like to have some candy that makes me lose weight and healthy. How about you? And that's my 8-year-old grandson, for those of you who don't know. So anyway, hubby has been working all week long. Like from sun up to sundown. He's tired. I was tired. All right, so I asked him today, are you missing me not working yet? Because every day he's got home from work, he's had a really good meal on the stove. Because I had time to cook. And like, he wasn't like, let's go out and eat. You know, he come home, he's like, I'm dead, what's for dinner? I already had it made, ready to go. The first day was a pot stew, because you guys know that little story I told you about our supervisor having this pot stew. It was good though. And the supervisor laughed because I sent him a picture of the pot stew packet and the stew that I had made. He just laughed. He said he's glad somebody got some use out of it. He just thought he'd draw some humor for the day. I was like, you have no idea how many people you left standing around scratching their heads going, what the just happened here? Told him next time, give out fun dip. Not to me, I give it to my kid, but everybody else will like it. Anyway, the last 2 days have been an exceedingly wonderful keto days for me because I've ate at home. The only thing I had out was a sugar-free iced vanilla French vanilla coffee from McDonald's because Destiny wanted to go through the drive-thru. Let's see. That day, she stopped by. I was like, hey, you want to ride with me? And I've got to do a few things. I was like, nah, why don't y'all ride with me? Because I want to do a few things. And save y'all some gas. Anyway, they piled in the car with me. We went, took Athena to Dollar Tree. Y'all see my little Dollar Tree haul? Yes, she got all that and then got me for $11 more. Not that I mind. I got some things over there I need to give Zach too. I forgot about it. But he's over here. He stayed last night and apparently tonight too, which I don't mind. I love it. Me and him might be able to go out and do some things in the morning, like pay bills and reverse shopping. Hubby's gonna work again all day tomorrow, and that puts him into working all weekend too, and that puts him into 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 10 days straight, and he plans to work some next week too. Whether it'll be a whole week, I don't know. But he's trying to make sure everything's ready to go for when we do go to our trip to New Orleans in the end of October for our 25th wedding anniversary. That's amazing. Yeah, I could, but I kind of don't want to go to work, all week. I'm doing good. I work my 40, okay? Leave me alone. I don't have that drive. I just don't have it. I probably should have it because I can fix my house a lot faster, but you know what I mean. Anyway, this paycheck's going to get his windshield fixed finally. If you haven't been following my journey and all the car rides we've taken where I filmed out a broken windshield, it's just cracked. It's fine. A lot of cracks, but it's fine. Just on my side. His side's fine. Mostly a little rock hit that side too, but it didn't crack all across everything. So that side just, it's 2 or 3 little cracks all over the place, and you filmed it, you can see it. We're getting that fixed finally. That's going to be the most expensive part. Let me tell you something. That is a $506 windshield with SafeLight coming out to replace it. Now, I do have insurance, but I have a $500 deductible plus tax and all that. So it's cheaper just to go through SafeLight, just straight through and be done. But anyway, here's what it is. We're also getting the car tune-up, having it aligned, and fixing our resistor. For those of you who don't know, the little thing that turns the AC up and down, the knob is in the front, but the thing that actually functions is in the back of the dash. Sometimes the AC won't cut on. So we keep a rubber mallet in the car. We're sitting there beating underneath the dash. It works. It always comes on eventually. Sometimes right away, and sometimes it takes about 20 good whacks and you're just tired. Which is kind of silly to get it. Well, no, we're going to need it for the heat too. I was going to say it's almost winter time, silly, but we're going to need it for the heat too. And we want to take his car because it's more comfortable as far as the seats are wider. It's automatic, so you know, it's no stick shift going around and stuff. But he wants to take his car. It's just more comfortable. Being it's got 130,000 miles on it, it's just a good idea for a tune-up and to make sure everything's running good. Got 4 new tires, good to go there, but does need an alignment because that's why I needed to get one of those new tires recently. Chewed through it. Just a lot of things that need to be done anyway, even if we weren't taking a trip. It's the kind of things that just need to be done, but will be helpful and maybe, hopefully, ensure there's no breakdown to and from, you know, because it's a good long drive. That being said, today I spent all day on the floor in my bathroom. So, for those of you who don't know, we just replaced our entire bathroom. The only things we have left to do, we've got to put the molding, like the corner molding, the floor molding, and the ceiling molding up, and we've got to paint. We've got to repair a couple spots and paint the ceiling. It's the only thing we've got left. Compared to the rest of the house, that looks like the 5th Seasons. But my husband's never done mortar and stone tile and stuff like that before, so he had mortar everywhere, and it was impossible to keep that floor clean looking because the little specks of mortar would get dirt on them, and you couldn't take a Swiffer over it. Just ripped the Swiffer off because it was all little like it just felt really rough and abrasive everywhere that the mortar was, and that was kind of in a large area, and it's not looked pretty because I couldn't get it clean. So today I got down with some elbow grease, and I'm scrubbing at it, and I realized it would come off with my fingernail, and I did that with my fingernail for a while before I got up and said, "Hey, stupid." I said it to myself. Why don't you go get a scraper? So I went into the toolbox, got a scraper, which cut down on the work so much. Extreme. Duh. But I wasn't thinking about it like that. So, but anyway, I went to scraping it and getting all that stuff off, and I had it looking great. And I took caulking down between all the lines. It's got mortar in there. It's just kind of rough looking, and he had never done it before, so I don't know if we didn't do it all the way right or what, but it was just kind of flaking out of there. And I'm sure somebody in here is going to say, "Look, this is how you do it." But that was our first time. Give us a break. Okay? Give us a break. He did great with cutting the tile and everything. But it was more to it than I realized. But caulk, I understand caulk. As the daughter of a long line of rednecks, I understand caulk. I understand a caulk gun. I can use that and I can work it. I know it seals. I know it's waterproof. And I know how to clean it. So I caulked it. Okay. I sure did every daggone line. We'll see how that fares over time. And somewhere out there's some man going, "Oh, what did she do? That's a mistake." You're probably right. But it's done now, okay? And it looks phenomenal at the moment. Phenomenal. Very clean, very sparkling. I can run a mop over it. Well, as soon as all that caulk dries, which is pretty much dry now anyway, because I did that this morning. But it took like altogether 4.5, 5 hours. My back hurts. I've been sitting on my knees or my hips on a stone, hard, cold floor most of the day. My ankle bones hurt, my knee bones hurt, because for some reason I forget and I hit them a lot. But it's good and clean, so I'm very pleased with that. I'm proud of the work I've done. I even caulked around the sink because he had asked me to forever ago and I forgot about it. And while I was sitting there with the caulking gun in my hand, I was like, There's a couple other places I need to caulk too. We had caulked around the tub. Well, we used caulking tape kind of stuff around the tub. I don't like it, so I'm going to have to peel that all up, scrub that all off, and then use actual caulk around it that's, you know, mildew proof and all that stuff. So that's how my 2 days went. Plus cooking good meals. Tonight I ran the water in a pot to make spaghetti noodles for him. I had zoodles. Corey had zoodles too. But to make spaghetti noodles. So I ran the water in a pot, and I looked at it and I realized the water was going out. But it ran enough water for that. Thank heavens. I can't wash my dishes now. But our well pump went out. Last time it kind of went out a few months ago, or a month or so ago. But something happened where he was able to kick it back on and it was fine until tonight. So he says it needs a part. He's got to fix it tomorrow. So tonight we have no water. But at least the floor looks good. And we got to eat dinner. And my clothes were already washed, so they're in the dryer now. That's good. I love that kid over there. Oh, sweet babies. All my grandbabies are sweet. I love them. I don't know if I told y'all this little story. And I did it again today, too, so it was even funnier. My daughter has a habit. While me and my husband are at work, she'll go to the bathroom. We don't even know she's in the house or whatever. She's being quiet. And if I walk into the bathroom after work, she will yell at me and scare the living shit out of me. I ain't sorry. I said what I said. Damn near gives me a heart attack. Well, yesterday I was at the house and, no, it was Monday. Well, anyway, she saw the car gone. She figured me and her daddy was gone. She didn't know her daddy had to work all week, or opted to work all week. And so I stood behind his chair over here, and I waited for her to get right beside my face, and I yelled as loud as I could. I was like, ah! She jumped like 40 feet. She, okay, you got me. You got me. I was like, good. How's it feel? And Anthony just turned around and looked at me. Mama, you're home. He wasn't scared at all, but it was so cute. Loved it. And I did it again today. She knew he was home, but I still stood behind the door. She wasn't expecting me to shout at her. This is payback for all the damn time she's done it to me lately. Demon. Love these children, I swear. I'm so tired. My back hurts. Oh, little Athena was so cute yesterday. I don't think I told y'all this. I don't think I've had a chance to. So her mom went inside their house to get her Crocs. She didn't have them with her when she came over. And I turned back and I looked at Athena. Well, she asked for my drink. I gave it to her. I turned back and I looked at Athena. I said, I love your little eyes. They're almost my favorite color. And she goes, you like blue? I was like, yeah, I love blue. Blue is beautiful. It is my favorite color. And she goes, my favorite color is green, like your eyes. I was like, oh, bless that baby's heart. And see, she knows my eyes are green. Nobody else can. I don't know. Some days they're green, some days they're blue. I guess they're hazel, green, blue, whatever. I give up trying to even realize what color my own eyes are. I quit a long time ago. They look a lot better with makeup on them. But, yeah. So not scraping that stuff off with the rag tonight. Because I ain't got no water. I was going to, like, fix my face before I did a video. And then, like, the water went out. I was like, yeah, that ain't going to happen. I wanted to try to start looking better for my videos. I also wanted to do my whiteboard today, but guess what? I can't find the damn thing. I know it's here somewhere. I know I didn't get rid of it. I just don't know where I put it. I ain't used it in a while. That's all right. Because I do want to start using it again. I've got a different thing today. But anyway, let's go ahead and talk about keto. A different method today. We're going to talk about keto first, though. Yesterday's keto day was great. Day 4 was great. The only thing, well, there was 2 things. One of them was the Quest cake things, which, okay, they taste okay. They're not bad. They a nice little treat kind of deal. Nothing super sweet or yummy, yummy, yummy or anything like that. But good, you know. And it's definitely a texture we don't really get much on keto. So I kind of liked it. And I ate too many of them on the first day. Way too many. I think it was 5 of them, actually. At which point, 5 o'clock in the morning, I woke up with indigestion, feeling like my ribs were going to split. I had to kind of sit upright to rest, and ended up burping for like an hour before I could go back to sleep. It was quite painful. If y'all ever had that rib splitting, back ache, gas and indigestion, you know what I'm talking about. It can be quite painful and very uncomfortable.
Yeah, that happens
Regardless.
to me all the time.
Does it? I'm sorry, honey.
It just hits my neck like, it hits my throat like, bing, bing, bing.
Yes, sometimes it does.
It makes my throat burn.
Wow, you burping up fire. That's probably called heartburn. You're a little young for that. First time I ever had heartburn, I was pregnant, and I didn't know what the hell that was. I kept trying to put the fire out with water. I'd never had it before, and I'd heard people say heartburn. I didn't even know what the hell it was, but you know, I know now. Anyway, it was those you know were the culprit for that day. I went out and got those gas pills. I'm gonna show you in a minute. And then yesterday, of course, the one thing that I did that might not be great for me, I have heard that they use sucralose and whole milk. I'm not real sure in the McDonald's drinks, the sugar-free iced vanilla coffee, but I had one, and I did take a gas pill after that. And yesterday, I ended up having 3 of those Quest cake things. So surprisingly, both days I went down very well. I felt great in the morning. I felt thin in the mornings. So it felt really good. Didn't feel like it hurt anything at all. Does not. Now, I want you to understand, there's 2 things. Just because you're holding water weight and you can use these foods or these drinks to lose water weight does not mean once you get that water weight off, you can drop in fat. Certain foods or drinks will allow water weight to come off, but won't necessarily allow fat to burn off. Now, I know for a fact that some of the foods I'm eating, especially like the Quest cookies, most likely. Now, I haven't had them when I was just burning fat, but most likely like the Walmart, the McDonald's sugar-free iced vanilla, probably will also not allow me to burn fat. We won't be able to see that until I get some water weight off of me. And currently, I don't know how much I'm holding that's actually water weight. It could be all of 20 pounds, or it could be 3 pounds. There's absolutely no way to know exactly how much fat I put on versus how much water I'm holding. So I don't really know, especially since it's been a long time. I assume the bulk of it is actual fat. And somebody mentioned, you know what, let's go ahead and do the weigh-ins first, then we'll talk about a little Keto Rewind and some other things. You guys, I got 175 on Monday morning. Guys, it's almost noon on Monday. I've got eggs with queso and salt and pepper mixed in. I've got 3 slices of ham here. I'm going to make ham, egg, and cheese roll-ups. Alright, so I'm having 2 chicken thighs and some ranch from KFC. Okay, so I had 2 of these Quest cookie things, which are actually really good and look like they are on the package. And then crisp, tangy ranch wisp things. Still a little hungry. I'm having another ham and cheese on half a St. Joseph's wrap with lettuce and mayonnaise. The first one was just ham and cheese warmed up. Yes, it is, what is it? Tuesday morning, 173.6. Guys, it's 11:30 on Tuesday, and I've got 2 slices of sausage, 2 pieces of cheese, and 2 pieces of sausage, 2 slices of cheese, and 2 bubble yellow eggs with salt and pepper. A little bit of coconut oil was used to fry them. Yes, I forgot to tell you, I am having my French vanilla coffee with coconut milk and a couple packets of stevia. Sorry, I'm so close up. I have one of these Quest frosted cookies. I kind of want to show you what they look like, but I can't do it with one hand. See that? And it's got moist cakey stuff inside. These are dangerous, and I'll tell you more about it in a minute. So by dangerous, what I mean is you're going to eat them all probably. There's actually a lot in that pack too. It's kind of crazy, but there is a lot in that pack. I had 3 of them yesterday. Yeah, I had 3 of them. I also took this because the night before last, I woke up at like 5 a.m. in a lot of pain from eating the ones I did eat the night before last. So, gas pills. They're big help. Weighing wise, went fine. But as far as pain goes, this is a ketoer's best friend, because if you mess up and you get that gas and bloating and that indigestion, holy crap. Yes, I'm having a toaster oven ham and cheese on half a St. Joseph's. I forgot to tell you guys, I'm having a sugar-free iced vanilla coffee from McDonald's. I went with Destiny, and well, they went with me. I had to go pick up a few things, go to Dollar Tree, and got a bunch of stuff, some more stuff, yeah. And I gave her other stuff. She was very, very happy with it that I showed y'all from the Dollar Tree haul the other day. Anyway, I wanted to show y'all that I'm having that with my food. Okay, so I was still hungry. I decided to make another one. This one's cold, and it's Wednesday morning, 172.8. All right, never mind the dirty jeans or the doggy running around. But I'm so glad it's jean weather. Yeah, I know. I made them dirty. Leave me alone. So sweatshirt weather. It's only like 73 degrees today. Love it. Love it. Thankful for it. And by the way, my jeans are dirty because sometimes I use them for a napkin. I don't know why. Don't talk smack. Like you don't do it. Okay, some people don't do it. Y'all are very clean. But if something's on my hands, dishwater or anything, I'll wipe it on my jeans. Still cleaner than the blowers in the bathrooms. Lazy and decided to get more comfortable because it's also sweatpant weather. Da, 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 da. A piece of paper. All right, keto day 1846 or 5 years, 24 days. Monday, I was 175. Tuesday, 173.6. And today, Wednesday, 172.8. That is a total of 2.2 pounds down in those last 3 morning weigh-ins. Yay. Gotta find my whiteboard. But I'm very happy with that. It's not bad. About every week, like during my work week, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I kind of fluctuate up. Sometimes a lot. And then Monday through Thursday, it's usually, not always, but a trajectory down. And then I want to get it where the work days don't affect me quite as much. And a lot of it's got to do with different things, like doing good like at work and then getting home and being starving and eating everything I can find. Now, last weekend I tried to offset that just a little bit by taking good keto snacks with me, like pepperonis and pork skins, and even like ham and cheese roll-ups. So I tried to offset that, and that probably would have worked had I not gotten into that keto cake icing when I got home, both days, Saturday and Sunday. So had I not done that, everything probably would have worked out for me. But alas, that's life. I did it, and I own it. So, but had I not done that, I think taking those pork skins and the pepperonis probably would have been amazing and done great. You might have also noticed, I don't even know if I spoke about it, but my morning coffee, I've changed from unsweetened vanilla almond milk to an unsweetened coconut milk, which is actually really, really thick and creamy and amazing in my coffee. So I really, really like that better. I prefer it. So awesome, right? I don't even know if I've showed y'all that, but I have switched from the unsweetened vanilla almond milk to the coconut milk because MCTs in the coconut milk is just much better for you. Yay. Okay. So a couple things. And I have been watching, and I know that a lot of you have watched the more recent videos from Jessica over at Keto Rewind, or Jess. I think she goes with Jess. Anyway, I think we've all watched a little bit, and it concerns people as far as their own journey is concerned, because that can so easily happen. While I've grabbed on back to 20 to 25 pounds, and I am not talking smack, I'm not whatsoever, because I feel and I understand. She grabbed on to 70. It is really, really quick to regain weight. You will regain weight so much faster than you can lose it. It's ridiculously unfair. Honestly, it is. You can work your ass off for years and F it up in 3 months. And that's no lie. And I know that for a fact. And my weight, the fluctuation back up about 20 pounds, has been kind of gradual over the last 2 to 3 years. But I know that if I let myself go, if I stay off the scale at all, if I get to the point where I'm afraid to get on the scale and I refuse to do it, I know that I will regain my weight. I don't want it back. And it's not that I think she wants it back. Don't get me wrong. I only bring her up because some of y'all brought her up in comments, and I have also been watching. That is a scary thing. And it really sucks too, because like I said, even just the 20 pounds, when I was in like a size 4 pants, and now the 8s kind of, they button fine, they a little snug, and when I bend over, there's a lot more rolls. I'm not happy with that. And to regain 70, that is rough. It feels rough. I feel heavy when I wake up and I'm 3 pounds up from the day before. So I know that a lot of you are kind of freaked out about that. And some of you haven't ever regained any. And some of you have regained a lot, if not all. So understand that everybody's different. But that is one reason that no matter what, I'm getting on that scale the next morning if I can. There's a couple times I've forgotten or something's come up where I didn't have a chance to. But 99.9% of the time, first thing in the morning, I step on that scale. If nothing else but to remind me that I can't backslide like that. I've got to be careful. And while that scale is a jackass and you want to take it outside, sling it into the air and go boom sometimes, if you aren't paying attention, it's so easy for it to happen. And like I said, it's so damn unfair. I mean, literally, you can go off and I've done this, go off to a vacation spot for 5 days and come back weighing 10 extra pounds and fight like hell for 3 months to get rid of it. And you might not, because there's been times I didn't. The first time we left for Gatlinburg, I weighed 156.4. Today, 172.8. And I have not but one time gotten back to that low number, and that's while I had the C word and had to eat at home for 2 weeks and could go nowhere to do anything. So, which was good for me ultimately, but it also sucked. So, and then of course I put that right back on. So, I mean, I don't get it, but I did it. I don't even know how it happened. But it's like every little thing I do is a constant reminder that I have to be careful. And if you guys want to avoid that, you have to be careful too. You have to step on that scale frequently. You have to understand what's going on with your body. That number on that scale is just data. It is data that lets you know what you've been doing to your body and how it is treating you and how you are treating it. So like if I eat a burger and I go up 3 pounds, I know it's going to happen. But I got to step on that scale. I got to see what the damage is, and I've got to try to reverse it. It's not always easy. Ever. It's never easy. But I mean, I'm speaking to some of y'all who are new at this, and I've got over 5 years under my belt. And sometimes extra fat under my belt. Sometimes my belt's a little too tight. And I like it when it's not, okay? But I never want to scare anybody off of this journey. In fact, here lately, I've actually helped a lot of people who are doing chemo stuff, and they had cancer, and a couple of them, one of them, I don't think I had anything to do with it, because I just told her like a week or so ago, and her cancer was sugar reactive, and she's cancer free now. I don't think I had anything to do with telling her that, but if she followed that guideline, who knows what could have happened in a week or two. I don't really know. And somebody mentioned the other day that keto being good for cancer is a myth. BS. You need to get back in there and dig. BS, I'm telling you right now. It's good for everything. I had blood cancer when I started this. 4 months in, that shit was gone. I had to take chemo pills for the rest of my life. Gone. Don't tell me. And not to mention, I've helped lots of people get rid of cancer, get rid of diabetes, get rid of all kinds of diseases that are plaguing them. Because most people don't realize that almost every single disease, not virus, but disease, is caused by what we eat or the overconsumption of foods. So, yeah, that's a big thing. And I've been lucky enough to help people get rid of cancer lately. These people were not concerned about losing weight. These people were not even overweight. So I would never turn anybody off of keto. I want you to know the facts, though. When I first started off and the weight was dropping, it was so good, so easy, so fantastic and phenomenal and exciting. And then the weight loss slowed down a little bit. I went back to work, and started really living my life and getting more motivated to go climb mountains. Well, not really climb, walk, hike mountains and stuff. I say climb mountains, but I forget that that's kind of like an actual rock climb. When I say climb mountains, you guys, I mean hike. Okay. Gently hike too, because I'm still in my 40s. Come on now. But this is a very, very healthy way to eat and live. But it's not always easy. Now, when you're dropping the weight, it's pretty easy, because you're like, I am not messing this up. But when you're not, you're like, it's a couple pounds. I'll get it off tomorrow. So just, if you're new, don't go into this lighthearted thinking, I got this. Actually, you know what, dude? That might actually be better for you. I don't really know. But be a little lenient with yourself if you mess up. Or if you're eating foods that you think are good and keto friendly and they turn out not to be. Be a little lenient with yourself. And I say this only because for folks that are going through what Jess over at Keto Rewind is going through, she ain't gained it all back, which means she's still pretty good to go. She can still just turn that right around. And even if you gain it all back plus some, you now have the mental mindset and the tools. Difficult it may be, but you can do it. It's sometimes it's a hell of a struggle. And some days I wake up going, I don't want to think about what I eat today. Okay, I just don't. And it gets frustrating and irritating. But then I eat something I shouldn't, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm dying. I hurt my nose. I'm stopped up. I got a headache. I never even get headaches anymore. I used to have migraines daily. I can't even tell you. And if I get a headache now, I'm like, the hell did I eat? Do I need a little salt? Well, I guess it could be allergies. My nose is a little stopped up. But did I eat something that caused my allergies to be stopped up that's giving me a headache? Pretty much now, everything that happens to my body, I'm like, what the hell did I eat? What did I do? Oh, yeah, probably that. So it's usually something that I can actually correlate it to. And if I eat it again, guess what happens? It happens again. So generally, but right now the tree pollen's high. So I'm trying to tell myself I ain't eating nothing wrong today. I did not, neither. So far today I've had sausage, egg, and cheese and zoodles with spaghetti sauce and beef. That's it. Oh. Yeah, that's it. And it was good. I'm very satisfied and happy, and hubby was happy because he's wanted some of my spaghetti forever. So I made him and Aaron and Anthony some actual spaghetti. Made Zach some too, but he's not a spaghetti fan. His daddy was a spaghetti monster. I could have made that every single day of his life and he'd ate it. This one, he's like, I ain't touching that. Which is not a bad thing, because pasta's not really good for you. Alright, yes, so if you're new to keto, if you're interested in learning how to do keto, I've got a list over on KetoDiamond.com. Again, it's free. You don't have to download anything. You don't have to sign up for anything. It's just written out right there on the page. You go to KetoDiamond.com, and up in the top little links it says complete foods list. It tells you the foods to avoid. It tells you the foods that I know of that are keto friendly that you can eat. I leave off stuff like Quest cookies and cakes because not really good for you. But I've got all the whole foods and all the things I know that worked for me, especially in the beginning. So if you need a foods list, KetoDiamond.com, it's all written out, plain, simple, and free. Even tells you about keto and cholesterol and not to worry about it. It tells you all the stuff you need to know about your electrolytes, what to do about them, what to take, what you can eat. So go over there and visit. You could also see more pictures of me from before and after. If you really want to be shocked, go check out my very first keto video. It's on the main screen of the page. It was my weekly videos. And you can see me actually melt from start to now. I've recorded everything from the first month on where I was taking up the whole screen. I've said that a billion and one times. I'm so sorry, you guys, if I'm boring you. Anyway, I guess it's time to end this, and tomorrow I'm trying to find my whiteboards again. I don't know what he's bitching about. I gotta let dog in there. Anyway, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and ring that bell. Comment below. Let me know how you're doing, how life's going, and all that good stuff. And check out the description because there's some pretty cool ways to support the channel. Much love, many prayers. Bye, y'all.